There are about 40 recognized faith-based belief systems here on our beautiful little space marble. Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Taoism, Confucianism, Buddhism, the all-encompassing spirituality, and more receive their daily devotional by the millions. On the other hand, around 1 billion people think we're floating through the void, just waiting for the lights to go out. That's all okay by me. In fact, I think it's time to jump into the entire subject head first. Spirituality word cloud. Note, I am not preacher, scholar, or quantum physicist. I'm just a regular person, trying to be the positive change I want to see in the world. Every following comes fully equipped with their own variation, or how-to manual to go by if you'd like to enjoy the fruits of what the religious deity has to offer. Some religions even state that if you don't follow the rules by the book, that you'll eternally suffer, live in a ball of flames, or be forced to scoop dog leavings every day for the rest of eternity, something like that. But what if it's much simpler? Why do we humans try to overcomplicate things and separate each other? I feel that there is a source for everything. Call that source whatever you like, be it God, universe, source, or the flying spaghetti monster if you will, it makes no difference to me. One way or another, it all started from that one original point and spawned outward to grow into what is now. Although what is only a manifestation of the source, everything has its unique identity while still remaining one with its roots. I've heard, oh no, that religion kills people, this is the only way, etc. I've come to believe that this is not the case. If you don't believe me, dig into the diverse culture of the world and you'll see that the similarities between religion far outweigh the differences. Many differences are nothing more than the stories themselves. Coexists spirituality. Furthermore, I've heard that a phrase, quote, or scripture is an act of plagiarism, that one came before the other, and that it's blasphemy to credit anyone else with a teaching because someone else came by and said it first. Do you feel that an omnipotent, ever-loving God would banish you from the fruits of heaven for purposely/non-purposely infringing on his/her/its copyright and spreading the word of love, light, and positivity? What if there's no real right answer? What if there's only a simple set of common principles to follow? If so, are you living those principles in your daily life? Here's how I see it. Please refer to the note above before a mental mountain of malevolence wells up as you read on. There are a simple set of principles that just about every following has in common. 1. Love yourself. 2. Love others. 3. Have faith. 4. Know that the power of love is infinite. 5. Cause no deliberate harm. This seems pretty easy to understand, right? It's simple, straightforward, and would fit on less than one page. Surely I could write hundreds of pages on the topic, but it's as easy as remembering to practice these principles with every thought, word, action, and reaction. You're really only in control of you, what happens outside of you is merely an experience awaiting your reaction. I've seen the most devout of religious folks lose their way in the simplest of situations. So I ask you, will all the teachings in the world be thrown out the window when they're needed most, or will you learn to start subconsciously living these practical principles with your every moment? The earth is what we all have in common. Wendell Berry. If I've learned one thing throughout the course of my spiritual journey so far, it's that we all have one similarity: we're human and live on earth. We must remember that we're all in this journey together. If we can't support each other in a positive way to foster the growth of humankind, we're doing ourselves a disservice, we're ignoring the necessary glue that holds humanity together. Think of everyone and their own, non-harmful, belief as just a different color in a crayon box. We're not all the same, but we are in the same box, and if we don't stick together, how can we possibly fill in a picture with each beautiful color? For example, think of what the world would look like if blue never mixed with spirituality difference quotileau, or if red never mixed with blue. Everyone is on a spiritual journey and should be allowed to travel it. Our path in life is both a birthright and necessary for the good of our spirit. If you think we have a source or God, cool. If you're just waiting for the lights to go out, hey, that's fine too, I just hope that this brightens your horizons up a bit.